In our previous lesson, we were looking at entrepreneurs, and then we were able to identify who an entrepreneur is, and then some of their contributions. And then we look at two entrepreneurs, that's Winfred Titansa and then Esther Oklo. Now, this lesson, we are going to look at some of the entrepreneurs also. So we will look at, let's see, we have Benjamin and Ponsa Mensah. Benjamin Mr. Benjamin Amponsa Mensah was born in Kumewu on 13 September 1924. He started working as a houseboy in Kumasi at the age of 12. Now, he is an entrepreneur, and one thing that I just like about it is that he started working at the age of 12. Now, some people didn't get life easy. At the age of 12, he had to work, get money for school. So, if you are also working, or circumstances are not better for you, doesn't mean you should give up in life. Now, if you too, you are fortunate enough to have money, your parents are wealthy, you have to start reasoning at the age of 12. So reason and start saving something so that you can also create something. You can even start your business at an early stage. We will add videos to it so that you see some entrepreneurs when they started their business. It's very interesting. He was later employed as a clerk with John Holt Limited. He also worked at the rubber production sector in the agriculture department as a civil servant. He enrolled in the Gold Coast Police Force after he lost his job in the civil service. He felt the police service He left the police service after being injured in the 1948 round. So when they went for a route, uh, maybe he got shot, so he got injured and then he had to leave the service. He worked for GB Oliver for a short period, after which he resigned to set up his own company. He set up BA Mensah and Co. in 1951 as an import and export company. That's the first business he set up, BMS and Co. was import and export company. So, but then no, it was nice because Ghana or we had a lot of raw materials here. So you get them at a cheaper price, then you export them, sell it there, you get cash. So most of them like the import and export. Now the company traded in carbolic soap, key soap. So if you go to the market, you can ask of key soap, you will see it there. You have a key soap, you have Henke's aromatic snaps, and then EK gin. It later included guns for farmers. So it included guns that the farmers can use for hunting. BMS also set up Textile Spinning Work Limited. So that's another job, second job. He set up a textile spinning work. They produce textiles. And then a company which produces Asante Kente yarns. So he deals with the Kente cloth. That's what he deals in the textile work. The company became the leading supplier of Kente yarns in Ghana. So his life, he was a young boy at the age of 12. Now the leading Kente yarns in Ghana. It's him. BMS has set up International Tobacco Ghana, that's ITC, in 1976. That's the third business. The business established farms in Ejura, in Kranza, in Suta, Mampong. These farms were involved in growing tobacco for export. The farms were registered under the company name of Leaf Development Company. Someone will say tobacco is very bad. No, it is medicinal. That too much of everything is bad. It is medicinal, but the way we use it makes it illegal. The farms were registered under the company Leaf Development Company. They could export tobacco to Libya to a sum of US 1.95 million US dollars. That's in the old times. So right now, you convert it, it is real cash. All the businesses owned by BMS employed many Ghanaians. Goods that were produced were sold to Ghanaians, and some exported to other countries. So you see, they employed Ghanaians, so that is their contribution. They employ people. Second, the goods that they produce, they sell some to us, then they export some. So they produce goods for the nation. Thirdly, they export goods that gives a foreign exchange. Okay. Our next friend here is J.K. Siaw. Now, J.K. Siaw, the same as Joshua Kwabena Siaw, was born in Oboming in the eastern region of Ghana on 30th January 1923. At the age of 12, he started weaving baskets for sale. He all started working early. But I'm telling you, if you are not working, don't let it disturb you. You can start saving at the age of 6. So your story will be nice. The money he got was used to support his education. After he completed his education, he decided to go into teaching. He taught in schools such as Orthodox Mission School, Efidiase Banko, New Jabin Grammar School, and then Christ College. Now, Christ College was established by J.K. Siaw and his father. The school later became known as Ghana Secondary School in Efidiase in 1976. If you are watching this, if you are enrolled in this course and you are from Eastern region, you will know of Ghana Secondary School because it's in Koforidua here. And if you're Ghanaian too, you will know because it's one of the popular schools and the big schools in Ghana. If you are a foreigner too, you can search online. It's a very beautiful school. Maybe you can come for a 3 years course there. J.K. Sian also worked in the Bermine Gold Dredging Company and also as a pharmacist apprentice. That's one place he also worked. The business ideas he had led him to start a business as a cocoa broker, someone who buys and sells cocoa. He started with a loan of £50, £50 at Kwewu Praso. He also started transporting cocoa and timber in 1954. That is about 30 something years, 31-year old, and he started that business. J.K. Sian also imported enamelware. This business was stalled by Kwame Nkrumah-led government, the one who had independence for us. Challenge, so he had to stop. The government placed a ban on the importation of those goods. Mr. Sian wanted to establish a brewery company. He only had a permission upon the third application in 1969. He wanted to do something. He applied for first, he was rejected. Second, he was rejected. It was the third one that he had the permission. What you are learning here is that you shouldn't give up. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, try till it becomes successful. Peprah Brewery Limited was commissioned at Achimota on 30th January 1973. Peprah Brewery Limited was the first brewery company owned by a Ghanaian. J.K. Sian, together with Mr. Kweju Ohiam-Poffo, formed the modern Continental Bank. The businesses produce goods for the Ghanaian and the international market. A lot of Ghanaians were also employed to work in these companies. Remember, the contributions to some people made available small loans to business owners. So it's contribution. Our next point here is Kwabena Peprah. Now, Kwabena Peprah, Mr. Kwabena Peprah was born in Osino Achim in the eastern region of Ghana on 20th November 1923. He completed his Standard 7 education at the Abitifi Presbyterian Boarding School in 1938. Mr. Peprah joined the signal section of the Gold Coast Army in 1940. After the Second World War, he left the army. After the Second World War, he left the army after failing medical examination to the Colonial Army Campaign in Burma. Kwabena Peprah was employed as a confidential secretary to the managing director of Peterson Zokonis, that's PZ, a large multinational trading company. He was the first African to get position at PZ. In 1942, Mr. Peprah was again employed at the Cable and Wireless Limited, which is a brand of the Post and Telecommunication Company. So he worked until he started creating his own business. Let's see. Mr. Peprah was an inspiration to many Ghanaian businesses. He always invested for the benefit of others. He talked about the need to assist many Ghanaian traders in order to develop the local economy. So you help someone, then when the person is established, it will be building the economy, and the economy is for all of us. Mr. Kwabena established Paramount Distilleries in Ghana in 1969. They produce alcoholic beverages for the Ghanaian market and also for export. It started fully owned Ghanaian business and entered into partnership with a Swiss company, very big Swiss company. See the name tells that it is very big. He also established a dry cleaning business. Business grew to a shirt manufacturing enterprise as universal industry. I like this part too. He established a dry cleaning, just a small one, a dry cleaning, laundry. And then this grew into a shirt manufacturing enterprise. That's a very big company. So you can also start small and then you grow big. Mr. Peprah also founded Leyland Ghana Limited. So now his business has started popping up. This is a company that imported trucks and cars. Leyland Ghana Limited later became known as PHC Motors. He also founded Universala Printers and Publishers Limited. This company deals in publishing of educational and other test materials. Later on, Mr. Peprah gained majority shares in Scanstyle Mina Limited, a manufacturer of locked down furniture for export. So when they make the furniture, they export it. Mr. Kwabena Peprah was successful in all the businesses he established. He employed a lot of people in those businesses. Mr. Kwabena Peprah served as a board member of several state organizations. He was once the board of National Investment Bank, that's NIB. Then he also was part of the founding fathers and initial shareholders of EcoBank. That is another thing that he did. So in this, we have looked at least three entrepreneurs here. We look at two there, so making what five. Let's meet in the next lesson and look at maybe a two or something summary, and then we close for this topic. Thank you.